Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another Legally Armed America video. I'm, of course, Paul Glasgow here, the one and only truth pimp dealing you a vulgar display of logic and reason on a daily basis. Today, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. And yes, it's at the expense of others. Gather around for the latest episode of Entitled Girls Gone Wild, starring Devon Flanagan, Rhode Island's very own Special Assistant Attorney General, and her shrieking sidekick, Veronica Hannan,
Assistant Regional Manager.
On August 14th, 2025, these two self-proclaimed queens of Clarke Cooke House in Newport, Rhode Island, decided to stage a master class in how to humiliate themselves and, of course, tank their own careers in one booze-soaked body cam captured meltdown. Now, I'm going to set the scene for you before I go through this video because you got to see it. If you haven't seen it already, this thing is worth the price of admission. You have this Flanagan chick, and she is an assistant AG. She's not an AG. She is an assistant AG. Doesn't this remind you of The Office?
Assistant to the regional manager.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's lower. So
It's close.
So this special assistant AG was sipping her overpriced drinks at her swanky Rhode Island restaurant with one of her friends and their two beta male husbands. More on that in a second. Got a little shit-faced. And don't know what led up to them being trespassed or kicked out of the restaurant, but I can imagine it was the mouth. The mouth running. Because the video is obvious evidence that these broads can't handle their liquor and they start running their mouth, especially espousing, I'm an AG. I think she says I'm an AG between 20 and 30 times in this video. That's not even including her friend who's trying to utilize her own friend's clout as being a special assistant AG.
He's like Mozart, and I'm like Mozart's friend.
I'm drunk, I'm stupid, I'm saying dumb stuff, but my friend's a special assistant AG, so you gotta let us off. You guys mind if I watch this one with you? I'd like to.
This is not shark. This is
I want you to turn the body cam off. Protocol is that you turn it off. If a citizen requests it to turn it off.
That's not protocol.
So they want you guys to leave?
That's not
Yes,
protocol.
we're gonna
Let's just leave. Let's just make it easy, okay?
We're gonna make it easy. I want you to
Slurring their words.
I am. Okay. I'm her
That's
husband.
not the point. Can you look at me?
Yeah, we'll talk over here, okay?
Your protocol is.
Can we all talk? Can we all talk?
We'll talk over here. They want you to leave.
Your protocol is. I know.
Can we talk?
Beta male taking control there. Can we talk?
Who is she to you?
Meanwhile, his drunk wife is over here about to go to jail.
Our college friend.
Okay. She's a friend.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You guys just want him out? Do you want him trespassed?
Anything we can do. Trespass, yeah. I just need
Trespass, get him out.
He's like, please, do whatever. Get these hoes out of here.
No, I'm not.
Do we want to chat?
When you see that,
Your protocol is.
So you're trespassed, so we gotta leave now. Unless you want to be in
We're not
handcuffs.
trespassing. You haven't notified us that we're trespassing.
So
Number one.
what did
Number
I
two.
just say to you? You're
You're
trespassed.
number
Let's go.
one. Number one.
I don't
Number
want to
two.
arrest you guys.
You're not going to arrest us. Number two
So let's
is
leave.
that.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Protocol
Let's
is.
go. Let's
Can we
go.
calm down for 1
protocol
second?
is if we
Yeah.
ask you to
I
turn
don't
the
want.
body
I don't
cam
want to
off.
deal with this. Let's
Okay.
go.
No, no.
I understand you don't want to deal with it, but the
let's go.
protocol
Wait,
is,
wait,
and your
can you-
protocol
can
is
you
if I
relax?
ask you to turn off the body cam, you have to turn it
Drunk.
off, and that's your protocol.
She's a f***ing lawyer, so she knows.
Well, that's lawyer stuff, so that's not true.
There
So
you
we
go.
gotta go.
No, it is. That's law.
I'm an
What's she
AG.
saying?
I'm an AG.
Good for you. I don't give a shit. Let's go. We're going. Let's go.
Excuse.
We're leaving.
Please don't.
We're leaving.
Please don't put your hands on us.
Can you get your children out of here? Like, I don't know why.
I'm sorry. What?
Let's go.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. No, you're wasting time. Two full-grown women and mothers. All right.
You're just being detained. You're just being detained.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
AG, assistant.
What are you?
What's wrong with you?
What
What's
are
wrong
you
with you?
probable cause to detain me for?
You're being detained because you're not leaving.
Because I'm what? You have
Can you relax? Sir, she's not doing anything wrong.
AG.
She's not leaving.
I'm an
Assistant
AG.
AG.
Let's go.
Assistant AG.
Honey, you're not. She's not being arrested. Let's go.
I'm not being arrested. You're putting me in cuffs. I'm not being
Okay, do
arrested.
you have any weapons on you?
No. I'm an AG.
Her badge
You're
is
She didn't pay attention.
arrested.
Badge?
Let me tell you something. You're
Buddy,
arrested.
get the hell out of here. Buddy, just seriously.
You're arresting an AG. Let me tell you something.
Are you under arrest right now? No.
You're putting me in handcuffs and you're Mirandizing. You're not Mirandizing me.
Relax. Relax.
Here we go. Here's the power trip. gonna regret it. I'm an AG. Now to the drunk friend who is losing her mind.
We will get the license.
Hands off me!
We will get the license.
No.
No. We will get the license.
Get out of here.
Too late, husband. Too late.
Get back right now.
You're detained.
No!
Get back.
These guys are showing a master class at how to deal with a drunk broad like this.
No.
I'm not so good. I would have tased her.
I'm right
Look
here.
at the beta male.
Come on, babe.
Good job, buddy. Little late to control her drunk self.
All right.
Babe, I'm right here.
No,
Right
babe,
here.
babe, please, I'm scared.
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
Please,
right here.
No, I'm not gonna find hands. I'm after.
I'm right here.
No.
Okay.
No, please don't do this to my friend.
I'm right here.
He's right there.
No, babe. Babe.
I'm right here.
Babe.
I'm right here.
No.
He's right there.
Babe.
Relax.
Too late for that, dude.
What's wrong with you?
Relax.
She's
We're gonna
drunk.
put you in handcuffs. Let's go. Let's go.
No. Babe.
Listen, you're overreacting.
You're adding charges.
You're overreacting.
No. Please take my hands out. Please take Devon out of handcuffs. No. Please take them.
You were overreacting. You didn't have to have this happen. Get in the car.
No. Babe, no!
I got you to take.
I'm right here.
Get in the
No!
car. Just put
Babe
it
doesn't have the balls to try to help.
back, bro.
In the car.
Taser. Taser.
Get your feet in the car.
I'm right here.
Get your feet in the car.
Babe, I'm right here.
Get your feet in the car.
Who the fuck are...
Get
Don't
your
touch
feet
me!
in the car. You're a grown adult. You're acting like a kid.
Dan! No! Who the fuck are you? This is so inappropriate!
It's inappropriate, all right. Off to jail with that one. Yeah. The first thing that came to mind when I watched this was, why couldn't this have been the two broads that were in Cincinnati who had the crap beat out of them? I mean, I'm not trying to incite violence or suggest that that's a good thing or somebody should be beaten. But boy, I've seen the interview with the lady who was beaten in Cincinnati, and she seems like a pretty good person. She wasn't drunk, she wasn't raising hells, and she wasn't fighting. These two chicks wanted to fight. Maybe they should have been the ones in Cincinnati. But this is a perfect example of the classic, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? In fact, this is a classic example of somebody not only having a perceived title of power, which she is, again, an assistant, special assistant DA, or AG rather.
Assistant to the regional manager.
And then a person who's with that person, assuming the clout of that person to think that they're safe to get drunk and say and do whatever they want as well.
He's like Mozart, and I'm like Mozart's friend.
This is absolutely classic entitlement. This is the definition of entitlement. Now, the one chick, Flanagan, the special assistant AG, mentioned that it was protocol for whenever someone told a law enforcement officer to turn their body cam off, that they had to do it. Apparently, this chick did not pay attention in law school. Maybe she was earning her grade on her knees or something totally irrelevant to the actual topic at hand that day, because she's wrong. In Rhode Island, and probably most other states, I would imagine, but I did look into Rhode Island specifically, the law is, the protocol, as she states, is if a witness or a victim asks law enforcement to turn their body cam off, they have to. Again, you understand what I'm saying? That's not the role she was playing. A witness or a victim can ask law enforcement to turn it off. Not the suspect. Not the perp. She's the perp. She doesn't have that right. She can't request that. And apparently these law enforcement guys knew that. Now let me talk about the unsung heroes, the real MVPs of this whole thing, the people who could have actually helped. And I know this is probably going to burn some people out there, but I'm going to say what needs to be said. How about these beta males How about their husbands? How about the guys they were with, right? What in the hell were they doing? I mean, fortunately, I have never been in a situation where my wife was drunk in public, running her mouth and making a scene, and just about to get locked in handcuffs and thrown in jail. I've never had to experience that. Thank you, Lord, for that. But if that ever did happen, I would see it my role, and I'll bet you these broads are bitching at their husbands right now for not doing this. I would have seen it as my role to do what? To keep my wife out of jail. I, as a man, as the man of the house, I'm sorry if that pisses anybody off, the man of the house, the actual male, take control of the situation. If you truly care for your wife and you have testicles, you should be able to recognize when a situation is escalating. And you should be able to recognize it's escalating because your wife is drunk and she's making a scene and she's about to go to jail. So it's your responsible as the man to take control of that situation before it gets to the point where it escalates into handcuffs in the backseat of a car. One of these little beta males could have easily stepped in and told their wife with a firm, not abusive, firm grip on their shoulders and said, "It's time to leave." It's a partnership when you're married. It's a partnership. You're responsible for that person's well-being just as well as they are. And I would expect them to do the same if I were in public drunk and making a scene. And my wife grabbed me by the shoulders and looked me in the eye and said, "It's time to go." Yeah, I know that look, and I know that sound, and I know it's time to go. These two guys, I don't know if their balls were in their wives' purses at the time and they just didn't have access to them, but they clearly were not tapping into any level of testosterone that may or may not have been in their bodies. I mean, to me, this wasn't just a viral embarrassment. It's an absolute glaring neon sign that was screaming, "Beta male strikes again." These spineless worms literally watched their wives implode in a booze-fueled bodycam captured meltdown. And they just looked like deer in headlights the whole time. "I'm here, baby. I'm right here. I'm right here." And old Devon, the self-proclaimed AG queen, screeched her title and threatened cops with "You're gonna regret this." And her husband did nothing. Like, "Babe, shut up. You're about to go to jail. Shut up. They don't care what or who you are. Shut up." One quick observation that I want to make. When you see a broad do this, when you see them start doing that, you're about to hear some jibber jabber. You're about to hear absolute nonsense. Anytime you see that. So I knew when I saw this chick going like that to tell me what protocol was and that she was a AG, I knew it was about to go down. And honestly, when that chick squeezed out of the handcuffs and escaped, look, man, I know people are going to comment on this who watch this, and they're going to talk about various races who might have done that and what might have transpired after that. I do believe the chick was harmless. I don't think she was about to shank anybody or anything like that. But whenever you escape that hold like that, and I'm not trying to, look, these cops I thought did a good job. You guys know I'm critical when cops do a bad job. These cops, again, as I stated in the video, did a masterclass of trying to de-escalate and stay as calm as they could for as long as they could. I thought they did a great job. But there reaches a certain point where, maybe this is why I'm not a cop, where you just have enough. And when she got out of the handcuffs and escaped, that's resisting arrest. Taser would have been deployed. I wouldn't have shot her, but taser would have been deployed. This was a textbook case, I believe. My lack of knowledge in law enforcement certainly is what I'm tapping into right here. But I believe that's textbook taser deployment situation. You can scream, "My friend is an AG" all you want, but you're going to be doing it face down, vibrating in a puddle of piss on the street. But back to these guys, man, they stood there clutching their little overpriced cocktails as their wives turned a simple trespassing issue into a career-ending circus. At least I hope it is. These two guys were a product of the whole male emasculation thing. And it didn't start with these two doormats. I mean, it's been brewing for decades. Back in the 60s is really when it started with the feminist movement. Then we fast forward to the 2000s and we get these crazy shifts of toxic masculinity. A lot of men just slid into passivity just like these two guys right here. I mean, just cowering in fear, terrified of being called controlling for some reason. Oh, I don't want anybody to ever say that I'm controlling of my wife. Sometimes you got to take control when you're dealing with a drunk broad on the street about to go to jail. These two guys were so scared to be shamed for actually showing a spine and taking control of a situation. Oh, I don't want to be called toxic masculinity. God forbid. I'd rather my wife go to jail. Spend a night in jail in a drunken stupor and ruin her career, her professional career, as a special assistant AG.
Assistant to the regional manager.
But nope, these beta kings just watched the chaos unfold like they were watching a Netflix special. I'm right here, babe. But regarding these two chicks, I think something's definitely going to happen. I mean, body cams don't care what your title is at work, or neither does the internet for that matter. The Rhode Island AG, the actual AG, not some special assistant AG, but the actual AG, Peter Nerona of Rhode Island, called Devon's behavior inexcusable. And he's not wrong. I mean, she faces a likely suspension, according to him, a forced apology to Newport police, and a lifetime of being that AG lady from the viral video. Now, Veronica's lawyer claims she's embarrassed, but let's be real. She's probably just mad because she didn't get a better close-up in the footage. She was thinking that she was going to be popular for all the wrong reasons in this case, and she was wrong. As for their husbands, well, they're left holding the bag, probably muttering, "Yes, dear," while the world laughs at their wives. What's the takeaway from this? Well, if you're going to get drunk in public, first of all, make sure that cameras are not rolling. Second, always good to bring along a man who has testicles. That would be a plus because that would have prevented all of this. I guarantee you, any man watching this would have ended this situation by telling their wife what I said earlier. Shut up, it's time to go. Just like any woman watching this, dealing with her drunk husband in public like this, would have done exactly the same thing. This isn't necessarily a testicular thing, because I think either spouse of either sex would have done this, but this is definitely a validation of the emasculation of these two guys. They are still in that fog of emasculation. A lot of the country and the rest of the world is waking up from all this pussification of men out there. These two guys haven't gotten the memo, obviously, and they, by their sitting back, not wanting to be called controlling by people on the internet or in their local community, they allowed their wives to go through with this stupid little stunt that now is likely going to be with them forever. I mean, I'm sure what will happen, because of course they're somewhat connected, quietly charges will be dropped, or quietly they will be pleading down to some silly little misdemeanor like a drink in public or something like that. I mean, we know what's really going to happen. They are truly connected, even though she is just an assistant special AG or whichever. They know people. And I'm sure that's why up to this point the girl hadn't been fired yet. Because, I mean, let's face it, the video's there. Everybody's seen it. So if the real AG of Rhode Island hasn't just outright fired her yet, she probably knows where the bodies are buried. In other words, he can't just outright fire her, because she knows about the levels of corruption that he's involved in, maybe the misappropriation of funds and things like that, and he can't just cut her loose. Because ordinarily it'd be the easy thing to do would be definitely to fire her. But he hasn't because he can't. So at some point I think this is going to get swept under the rug. Luckily we have the internet these days, and this video is going to live on forever. And these two broads will be exposed for the idiots that they are. Do you know who I am? We know who you are. You are a special assistant DA, honey.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's lower.
Don't forget, guys, if you're looking for a book to educate yourself and to educate the idiots out there who can't think for themselves regarding mass shootings, go to damnliars.net. Again, damnliars.net, and get my brand new book, Damn Liars.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
It's hanging around.